Good evening, friends. Just wanted to give you a shout out on this beautiful Friday night here in Pittsburgh, Texas. God is so good. What an awesome Sunday we had last Sunday. It was Easter, and we celebrated the resurrection. We celebrated the goodness of God, that Jesus is alive and seated at the right hand of the Father. And I am so excited to know that I am on my way to heaven. You know, we talk about heaven a lot, and we talk about leaving this world, and we talk about going to the place that Jesus has prepared for us. And you know, a lot of times I think we look at heaven as our insurance to getting out of this world, but it reminds me of the story when Jesus was on the cross, and the thief looked at Jesus, and he said, "Remember me today when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus told him, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." You know, we think about our own lives. The only thing that the thief and you and I have in common is both we needed Jesus. We needed Jesus to die for us. But unlike the thief who died on the cross, instantly got to go to paradise, we don't get to do that. We have to stay here, and we have to understand that life in here is in the middle. And it's in the middle where Jesus shows up in our lives. You know, when you get married, it's not just about the magenta color. It's not just about the flower girls. It's not about the cake. But marriage happens in the middle. And our lives as Christians happen in the middle. Don't get me wrong. I believe with all of my heart that God can save someone in the moment. I mean, if you believe that God raised Jesus from the dead and confess Jesus with your mouth, you shall be saved. And I believe that He can change your life in a moment and in an instant. But we live in this life in the middle. We live in the process of this life. And this Sunday, we're going to talk about the middle. On the road to Emmaus, it happened in the middle. In a 7-mile journey, it happened, and they understood that Jesus was alive. And I believe with all of my heart, we need to understand it's in the middle where we learn to be who Christ has called us to be. So we want to give you an invite to come to Pittsburgh Church of the Nazarene. If you don't have a home church, we'd love to have you visit with us. 350 County Road 2110 here in Pittsburgh, Texas. We'd love to have you come and be a part of us. We'd love to have you come and just be with us in church. And, you know, I want us to realize, you know what, we need to stop looking at what He saved us from, and we need to start running to what He called us and saved us to. So let me encourage you with that tonight. Let's start running to the purpose that He's called and created us for. Life happens in the middle. We'll see you Sunday morning. God bless. Have a great night.